Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be doing a March recap so we can compare actual numbers to what we budgeted for in the last budget video that I made, and then I will also be going over our April budget as well. Gonna be honest, I am mildly embarrassed, but this is my life. So if in the future you want the recaps and the budgeting to be two separate videos, please just let me know in the comments. So to start with the March recap, you can see we went over budget on a lot actually. We did not end up saving anything at all. You can see we went over our grocery budget by about $11, and I'm glad we came in under on the travel expense budget that I made as well, so that was nice to see. I completely forgot that next month is actually both my and Alex's birthday month. We clearly got each other some gifts ahead of time. Some of that is also gifts to like my dad and stuff. Alex went way over his spending budget. I also went over my spending budget, but not by as much. You can see we both went over our eating out budgets, like our combined eating out budgets, by about $30, although I'm happy to say that we both came in under our individual eating out budgets, so that's nice. I underestimated the cost of Logan's meds by like $3, so went way over on Kingdom stuff just because there was just a lot that we had to either get or that we decided to just give. We also gave extra for missions. We went over parking by about $10, but I'm actually going to be reimbursed for I think $14 or $21 or something like that out of that expense right there because it was for work. I did end up having to make a couple transfers for my business. Part of that went to a LinkedIn ad campaign that I ran. I'll talk more about what the rest of that went to in the second half of this video. And then you can see we also went way over on our miscellaneous budget. Some of it was hard to like decipher what was what, especially the Amazon purchases, because I'm like, okay, what's going to AV for the church? What's going to, because Alex will buy gifts for me on Amazon, but he won't tell me like, oh, this much was for you, this much was for this or that. It is what it is, and if I didn't know what it was for, then I just put it in miscellaneous. There's also some stuff that came up that I didn't know about, like we had a toll bill, we had a dentist bill. Speaking of bills, if we go over to the bill summary real quick, Amazon Prime, that happened. Paid more for our phones by like $5. You can see our water bill was a little over. That was just because of the credit card fee. Excel bill was quite a bit over, so that was nice. I canceled the last week of HelloFresh just to save some money. In terms of debt, you can see, oh, I should make this 0, I guess. You can see I paid this on my credit card. I did get reimbursed for that, thankfully. Speaking of that, you can see our extra income here. These two Zells were money that we had previously sent to Alex's dad, but he just sent it back to us. We're not going to go through every expense ever, but you can see the pie chart up here. You can also see this graph right here. So went way over on expenses, which is just great, isn't it? Also, I realized that this number right here needs to be the number left over between income and expenses, like total expenses. It needs to be enough to cover rent, at least to cover rent the next month. So you can see that number here. So that number should match this number for April. So that being said, moving on to April, it does indeed match, so that's good. That means the spreadsheet's working. I'm keeping tabs on everything. I upped Alex's income because I took an average so far of all of his paychecks because I can't remember if I said in the last video, but he got a raise. I could up these more. I don't want to. Again, I would rather lowball things than overestimate and then be in trouble. And then you can see my income went down because I actually upped my Roth 401k contribution to 10%. It was originally pre-tax at 3%, but I changed it and then upped it to 10% because I was like, wow, I have a lot of catching up to do. Look at me go. Bills are pretty straightforward. You can see I got rid of HelloFresh for the time being in an attempt to save money, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know why my voice is so shaky, probably because I've had too much coffee and I'm trying to get this done before Alex gets home. But I also decided not to set aside money for debt payoff this month and I moved it up here to business because if you watch my vlogs, you know that I recently hired a marketing consultant. I don't know what to call him. He's basically helping me with the marketing side of things for my business, and obviously I have to pay him, so I've been doing that. Groceries, $600. I'm hoping this is enough. I'm gonna make it be enough for us. This $600 for groceries includes our food and the dog's food as well. You can see it's gonna be an unintentional but necessary no spend month for me. So no eating out for me and no of spending for me. Even though it's my birthday month, I'm fine with that. Maybe I'll just ask friends and family for gift cards. I kept Alex's eating out budget at $200 and his spending budget at $200. I will be sure to communicate that with him. Again, since it's our birthday month, gifts I set aside budgeted $300. I will communicate that with him as well. Gas is same as always, $300. Neither of the dogs are getting baths this month. As I said in the last video, this is benevolence and just giving to anyone as they have need. Car loan payment is the same as it always is. You can see here though that I upped my student loans, and here's why. I downloaded this app, okay, Debt Payoff Planner, okay? So you can see I took some time and wrote down all of my student loans, Alex's 2 student loans, and then our car loan. So you can see all of that here, and it all adds up to a beautiful $95,854.16, like total in debt that we have. I just wanted one place I can go to where I have all of our debt in one place. But as I was inputting everything, okay, I realized that I've been making my minimum payments on my student loans wrong. Point is, I've been putting $120 every month toward my student loans. I realized I was wrong in doing that, and I need to break it up by student loan. And that's what this app helped me do. And so totaling all of those payments up, it comes out to $247. In terms of strategy, I want us to do the debt snowball payoff timeline. Dude, what is that? When will we be done? 8 years and 9 months. If we keep going the way we're going, it's going to take 8 years and 9 months to pay off all this debt. Isn't that ridiculous? I want to get that down to like 3-5 years. Hopefully less than that if my business actually kicks off. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. This number right here, the difference between income and total expense, should be enough, will be enough, theoretically will be enough to cover rent and the Canva bill that we have Also, they Epidemic Sound upped their fee. It used to be, what was it? It used to be $17.99 exactly, and now it's $18.75 for some reason. And I'm like, okay. So yeah. Anyway, that is the March recap and April budget. If there's anything else you guys want me to include or talk about, please let me know. Hopefully things go better this month than they did last month. I don't know. Hopefully this was helpful. That's all I got for this video. Thanks so much for watching and giving me your time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.